What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild challenge here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Today's video, I have no idea what I'm going to be calling this one, but today we're going to be doing a challenge to see how many 90 overalls I can get here in NBA 2K21. I want to give a huge shout out to Ben Safford, who actually commented this on my most recent video, gave me the video idea, and I said, hey man, that would be a tremendous idea. So huge shout out to you, bro. I really do appreciate it. And as always, thank you guys all for your tremendous ideas. I really do enjoy reading them, and I hope to get to most, if not all of them. So it's just going to be a normal fantasy draft rebuild. Obviously, the goal is to win a championship, but my real goal here is to try to get as many 90 overalls as possible. I believe my record is either 7 or 8. I think it's 7. I mean, obviously, when I do like the Legends fantasy draft rebuilds with no salary cap or anything like that, I can probably get as many as I want. We're going to be doing this in a normal style today. Fantasy draft, salary cap on, well, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, if I win a championship, that's cool. It's also a goal, I guess, but we're mostly trying to see if I can maybe hit 890 overalls, man. I don't know if I've ever done that before. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you might know, or you can let me know down below. But as always, you guys have been killing it lately with the subs, man. I want to continue that streak, man. As always, you guys are watching this video. You're not subscribed to the channel. I know there's almost 40% of you guys. I know you're out there. Hit that subscribe button. As always, you guys have any video ideas, feel free to leave those down below in the comment section. So that being said, seriously, thank you again, Ben, for the idea, man. I'm really excited to get in this one. Let's do it, boys. So whatever team we end up with really doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of select one randomly just so you guys know I'm not rigging the draft or anything. But yeah, fantasy draft style. I'm actually going to make my first 3 picks. And then from there, we're going to go on and let the CPU draft the rest of the team for us. So wow, oh boy, we do not have a good pick here with the Thunder, man. We actually don't even have any options for 90 plus overall at this point in time. So my goal here today is I have to get guys that, one, I know are going to be 90 plus overalls, or 2, could definitely maybe hit it, or maybe possibly have that trade value where I could trade for somebody that has it. So I know Towns will hit it. Definitely a possibility there. I know Jaylen Brown should hit it. Fox will hit it. I think my pick is probably going to be Karl Anthony Towns just because I 100% know he will. Rudy Gobert occasionally hits it. He sometimes sits at an 89. Paul George and Chris Paul just regress. I understand CP3 a little bit just because he's 35, but Paul George, really no reason for that, man. So we're going to go ahead and pick Karl Anthony Towns there. Now I'd like to go with a guy with maybe a little bit more potential that I think definitely could get there. I'm also allowed to move around positions. I want to emphasize that. So I'm not seeing anybody here that's 100% going to hit it. Did I miss on anybody that really was probably going to hit it after I did go ahead? Oh, LaMelo. LaMelo could have been a fun choice. Ja Morant, but I'm comfortable with Towns. So I think De'Aaron Fox might be my pick. You know, I think he'll 100% probably hit it. I could move Ben Simmons that small forward spot as well. KP, Jamal Murray. Yeah, no, we're going to go with De'Aaron Fox here. De'Aaron Fox, welcome to the squad. We are going to make one more pick in this draft, and then we're going to go ahead and wait for the CPU to draft the rest of the team for me. I will see if there's anybody here on this board that has the potential to hit it. Unfortunately, I really don't think there is. I mean, Lonzo's not going to hit an 80, or excuse me, a 90, but he might get kind of close. Maybe. I don't really know. He's probably as close as he's going to get. I mean, again, there's probably some nice young pieces down here that are going to progress pretty well. I don't need Lonzo, so I might just go for highest overall and then trade him. I think Kemba Walker definitely could be a solid option there. Could also go Malcolm Brogdon there, Kyle Lowry, Thad Young. I'm going to take Brogdon, I'm going to move him to the shooting guard spot. Again, if I don't find the first trade, also it's by the end of the third season. I didn't really emphasize that, but Brogdon's my pick. I'm going to sim the rest of the draft. I'll see you guys with this team. So we obviously went ahead and made these 3 picks right here, 2 of which are 100% going to hit 90 plus overalls. We obviously took Brogdon, the rest, OG Anunoby, Tristan Thompson, Dante DiVincenzo, Kenyon Martin Jr., THT. Actually some nice young talent right there. I do appreciate that about 2K's, you know, when you go ahead and auto-generate the rest of the draft, they actually do end up drafting you a decent amount of young talent typically. And then occasionally there's the days that they go ahead and draft you 18 Taj Gibsons. So we're going to go ahead, probably have to make a couple trades again. It's by the end of the third and final season, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Obviously, progression is going to hit for a bunch of these young pieces, but I only really am comfortable with, you know, 100% guaranteed that 2 of these guys are going to hit 90 plus overall. So we might go ahead and try to make a trade again. Brogdon is 27 years old. It's not like he's going to regress, but I just don't know if that overall is really going to get too much higher. Like, I think I see him cap it typically around an 86, so we'll see, but yeah, possibly a trade or 2 in the works. Funny enough, I know for a fact Pascal Siakam will hit at a power forward spot at least an 88, 89 overall, and then if you move him to small forward, he goes up 1 or 2 overalls. So we're going to be doing this trade. Pascal Siakam, welcome to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here you're going to be our starting power forward for at least 1 season. You know, I'm not really that worried about what the rotation is going to look like. Obviously, if there's some fringe guys that are like borderline 90 overalls, I do want to go ahead and maybe get them more minutes, but for now, all these guys are probably going to be 1, starting anyways, and 2, hopefully getting enough minutes to work on that progression right there. So that being said, I think I'm going to probably move maybe Wayne Ellington and Jerome Robinson for a backup point guard, just because I do think this is a 10-man rotation team, and I do want to get RJ Hampton some nice developmental minutes. Holy shit. So yeah, let's see what we can find there in some sort of trade. 2 shooting guards are going to be on the move. Not Dante DiVincenzo, Wayne Ellington, And where the hell is he? Jerome Robinson. Just sort of some sort of backup point guard, just so the rotation's all fine for year number 1. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We'll see what we get right here. So Dennis Schroeder, honestly, more than fine by me. I'm going to go ahead and set this rotation. So we actually have a pretty nice young starting 5 right here. Dante DiVincenzo. Well, I don't know why I said him first. De'Aaron Fox, Dante DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, and Karl Anthony Towns. Our bench unit, Schroeder's actually going to slide in there as our 6th man. I think it's actually a really good addition. I guess welcome back to Oklahoma City. Tristan Thompson, Kenyon Martin Jr., THT, and then RJ Hampton. So that's the squad here for year number 1. Again, definitely nothing's finalized. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully try to save a lot of my money. I also think a really good approach in some of these rebuild challenges is, especially in this one anyways, is maybe going after like a huge free agent both off seasons and maybe trading them for 2 guys who are mid-80s, both really young, both hopefully on rookie contracts and have a ton of potential that can hopefully hit that 90 by the end of this video. I think that's going to kind of be my strategy today anyways. Again, so I might go out and try to sign Kawhi year number 1. Will I keep Kawhi? I don't know. That's not really, again, I can't see the writing on the wall right now. But we'll cross the road when we get there. As of now, we do have a pretty nice young team. Again, I don't know if we're going to be winning a championship with this squad, but I do like the potential here 100%. So that's it for now. See you guys at the end of the first year. So unfortunately, we are not a playoff team here at the end of season number 1. Again, not the end of the world. We end up as a 10 seed here in the Western Conference. LeBron James, your MVP, LaMelo Ball, Lou Will, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Christian Wood, Tom Thibodeau. Coach of the year. All righty, here's what we're doing. Look at this. Like, not in the playoffs. We're going to look at some numbers real quick. Karl Anthony Towns, De'Aaron Fox, Pascal Siakam, Dennis Schroeder, again, yada, yada, yada. It really doesn't matter too much again. I'm not going to dive too much into stats today. I've been doing this for a long time now. I know typically who's going to hit a 90 overall and who's not going to. Jimmy Butler back in Philly gets them a ring. That was a pretty failed experiment right there. But yeah, I'm not really going to worry too much today, about what ends up happening with, stats and whoa, baby, we have a pick for oh my God, my dumbass forgot to turn on pick override. I always forget to turn off recently traded picks. Sometimes it hurts me. Sometimes like today, it helps me. I'm just going to leave it for now. Because one, the first overall pick is actually ours. I don't know how that happened. We were the 10th seed. But yeah, we also have pick 5 for Miami. That's huge. That's going to help. Mark Stan. Mike Miller, you're fired. Not the Mike Miller I want. David Bliss, yeah, you're fine. Sean Navarro, cool, good ratings. Okay, I'll sign 2 new assistant coaches. My boy Trent Peterson's. As always, you can only sign 1 assistant coach at a time because this game is dumb, has 2 slots, and only lets you sign 1 at a time. Makes total sense to me, 2K. All right, NBA draft. We have the 1st and 5th overall pick. The 5th one might be a little bit slimy, but we do have the 1st overall pick. Oh my God, I thought this was pick 9. 3 seconds, none of which we are going to use. Oh my God. Oh wait, was one of these? Okay, we're going to do this. I got it. Especially in today's rebuild, I don't need 2nd round picks. Like if this was a normal rebuild, maybe I'd use a couple of them. But that being said, 1st and 5th overall pick, both very valuable on this team. I do want to hopefully get some sort of trade in the works for a guy that will hopefully hit a 90. So I'll see you guys with that trade. I have no idea why Memphis is offering me this. It's absolutely kind of criminal. I honestly thought that maybe the 2nd overall pick wouldn't have even been tossed in. Nonetheless, it is, and now we have Bam Adebayo on this team who 100% should hit a 90. Actually, moved to power forward. He already is a 90 if you can't figure out what I'm going to... Oh, wait, what? Did they patch that or something? I swear to God, like a month ago, Siakam used to go up at small forward. Okay. Nonetheless, I guess Pascal Siakam, we have to wait on him. I actually could maybe move him right now. Like, do I get any... No, nothing. If I can choose Pascal Siakam and pick 2, Jaylen Brown... could be a fun option. He'll definitely hit a 90. I can get the 1st overall pick in Kevin Love. That's unfortunately just not going to work for me. Michael Porter Jr. is cheap. That's kind of also why I could definitely do that. That's actually, I'm going to take Michael Porter Jr. because I know he'll hit a 90 instead of Jaylen Brown, just because Jaylen Brown's already on a real contract. I could maybe try to move one of these 2 guys right here, or maybe even Bam, just for a guy who's a lot cheaper. And maybe that 5th overall pick. All right, I'll see you guys if I have a trade. So is this a smart trade? Honestly, probably not when you're looking at value-wise, but Ja Morant is on a rather cheap contract right now, and obviously does have another year team control, while De'Aaron Fox is obviously on a pretty big contract. So not that he's not worth it. I just think having, cheaper money, making me be able to sign more guys is probably the way to do this. So they don't want to do that. He actually lists them as untouchable. That kind of sucks for me. I didn't really realize that. Really? Really? Okay. That was a lot. But I do think it's worth it. Okay, so we get that trade done. I think this should now hopefully give me enough money to maybe sign a max free agent. I think Buddy Hield definitely has to be on his way out. I think that kind of goes without being said. So Buddy Hield, goodbye. Goodbye. Just thank you. Yeah, that's fine by me. So we're going to do that trade. We also get a trade exception there. I'm going to probably trade Check Diallo, Jordan Bell, probably even DiVincenzo as well, and then hopefully going to try to sign a max free agent, a.k.a. Kawhi Leonard. because he's pretty much the only one in this free agency. So we're going to go ahead and just get rid of these guys real quick. Jordan Bell, goodbye. I just don't need you here. Reloading on first round picks, so we did just give up quite a bit for Ja Morant as well. So let me just double check. We do not have any draft picks left. That is cool with me. Up to team player options right now. Lucas Samanich, PJ Dozier, both going to come back and get me even more first round picks. THT, I just don't really need you, dude. I'm sorry. You're a good young player. You're never going to hit a 90, so I'm just not going to do it. And there's just no real reason for me to do it right now. And come on, first round pick. Thank you, Phoenix Suns. And now we're going to go ahead and get rid of Lucas Samanich or whatever the fuck this dude's name is, who kind of looks like a pedophile. I'm not going to lie. He kind of looks like some dude that would like drop like something in your drink at a party. I don't know. Sorry, Spurs fans. Okay, Atlanta Hawks, cool, fine by me. So, do we have Kawhi Leonard money? We do not. We are close though. So he wants 36 million. We have 30 million, so I got to clear up like $6 million bucks, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess it means these two both do have to be traded, and hopefully that still gives me enough. I don't even know if it will. So it's unfortunate, but I'm actually rather fine with it right now. Again, we could eventually end up moving Kawhi anyways, and I don't even know if he's going to accept my offer. So again, this could be all for nothing, but again, it's not like we're not getting rid of like LeBron James right now. We're getting rid of Dante DiVincenzo. And yeah, so hopefully, just mother of God. Okay, cool. And I'm sorry. I know this just takes forever, and it's probably boring as hell to watch. And I don't really want to do it. It's just kind of the only way to go ahead and get more 90+ overall. So we're going to stick with it right now. First round pick here is fine by me. And now we're going to go ahead and get rid of RJ Hampton. And come on. Dude. 2K has been taking so long recently, and I don't really know what's it about. I mean, what are we going back to the old days on old gen? I just need a first round pick. Thank you, Atlanta. Oh my God, we're just loading up on first. So we do have Kawhi Leonard money now. He has 18 offers. God damn it. The Knicks are giving him a contract, 116 million over 3 years. Okay, so that's the most I can give him. I can't give him a no trade clause though. Son of a bitch. I even gave him more money. Okay, I'm going to spend my money on something, though. I'm going to get DeMar DeRozan here if I cannot get Kawhi. Yeah, so we got to go ahead and we're going to take DeMar. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Kawhi goes to the Knicks. That sucks. But we're going to go ahead and hopefully get some sort of trade with DeMar. I'll be back. Philadelphia 76ers want to give me Jamal Murray and and Caleb Martin for DeMar DeRozan and a lottery protected first round pick. Jamal's going to slide up to the shooting guard spot. Starting five is done. We officially have 5 90+ overalls. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do. That being said, I think we can still get this done, man. I definitely think we can get more. So, yeah, I think we're probably going to go ahead and let's see. I'll get a backup point guard. Caleb Martin's fine. I need a backup small forward, and then I'll probably get a backup center as well. So, point guard like TJ McConnell, that's fine with me. Good enough. Again, it's not really that big of a deal. What our bench unit's looking like. Oh boy, this is not really ideal. It's actually going to be bring back Dennis Schroeder, which is a fun 2K glitch right now, and I'm going to now go ahead and trade him for a small forward or a center. And we're pretty much going to call this one an offseason, whatever we end up with right here. Actually, I have to sign somebody else too. So Dennis Schroeder, this is probably like the longest offseason in the world right now. No, I don't want to give a first round pick. Jordan Clarkson. I don't really want to give up a first round pick. Thomas Bryant, absolutely perfect. So he's our backup center now. We need a backup small forward. I'm also probably going to be giving quite a lot of minutes to Michael Porter Jr. So Tony Snell's fine. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. So we got a really cool team. We got a really good team at that. I think this team should probably be a 1 seed here. Just my imagination. Ja Morant, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Bam Adebayo, and Karl-Anthony Towns. If I took this approach every time I did a video, 1, it'd probably get a little bit boring. 2, it'd probably get a little bit repetitive. I also don't get blessed with the 1st and 5th overall pick every offseason, so I don't think we'd already have 590 overalls if we had done this a different way, but I'm fine with it. Bench unit, TJ McConnell, Thomas Bryant, Tony Snell, and Caleb Martin. This team is, good. The bench is a little iffy, but let's see if we can get a championship in the mix. So Steph Curry is your MVP in Orlando. Looks pretty good in a Magic jersey, I'm not going to lie. We're a 1 seed here in the Western Conference. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year, DeMar DeRozan. Our old friend, Jonathan Isaac. DeMar, our old friend. Jonathan Isaac, Darius Baisley, and Mark is your Coach of the Year. So we'll get into the playoffs real quick. We'll look at some numbers. You feel free to pause. I mean, again, I'm not going to dive too into it right now. I mean, I know what needs to be done with this team. So we're going to go ahead and start simming these round by round. Hopefully we get a championship. I think that'd be cool. I think the starting 5 is definitely good enough to get a championship. We sweep there, and I'm sorry I'm not showing you the teams or anything. I know these off seasons are going to take a while. So if we win a championship, Karl-Anthony Towns is your finals MVP, and we get that done. So now we got a little bit to worry about because now we have 590 overalls in this team. I believe that Ja Morant should still be on a team option. I believe Michael Porter Jr. is a free agent. We got a draft lottery right now, man. We have pick 10 and pick 12 projected. That's pretty cool. We end up with 12, and we end up with, okay, it looks like it was protected some sort. I'm going to bring back Mark. Where the hell is he? Cool. Welcome back to the squad. And do we need a new trainer? Just let me bring back Sean Navarro. Really? Dude, you're a trainer. Okay, cool. And CFO is fine by me. Cool. Okay, so let's head up to the draft. We do have a decent lottery pick, I believe. Pick 10 or 12, was it? Pick 12. We have 19 and 28 in the second round. I do not need those. Sorry, I know I'm moving fast. So, this is our squad right now. I do not think, unfortunately, we're really going to be able to trade anybody with our assets right now for a 90-plus overall. I actually might be able to try to throw TJ McConnell in the mix. Hold on a second, because I do have a lot of future picks. So, I'm going to go ahead and see if the Minnesota Timberwolves want to be nice today. Want to give me Jonathan Isaac for TJ McConnell in the 12th overall pick. I didn't think so. Fortunately for myself, I actually do have quite a lot of future first-round picks, and they agree to that. So Jonathan Isaac's now on the squad. He should definitely hit a 90, especially if we move him to the small forward spot, which I'm going to do. He goes up to an 87, and he hopefully should be there. So that is now 6 90-pluses in our starting lineup that hopefully should hit a 90-plus overall. Team player options, John Morant, 100% coming back. We do got to get Michael Porter Jr. back. We do not have max money this offseason, which is kind of unfortunate. So what I'm going to probably have to do is go ahead and maybe sign somebody or include Thomas Bryant in some sort of trade. So Michael Porter Jr. Is going to go ahead, because this is also the final offseason. This is only a 2 offseason rebuild because we didn't start in an offseason. That kind of does hurt me. I'm going to go ahead and give Michael Porter Jr. his qualifying. I need to get Thomas Bryant back because I definitely need to throw him in a trade. Hopefully, and then we might actually have to trade somebody in our starting 5 right now. So we'll cross those roads when we get there. Michael Porter Jr. is back. Thomas Bryant's back. I can probably get somebody a little bit better than Caleb Martin. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys here. Works for me. And now, who's like the highest overall I can sign here? Whiteside, because I can move him to power forward. So I'm going to give him a max mid-level exception. And if I move him to power forward, he should jump into the 80 overall department. And cool, I'm going to do the same thing with Thomas Bryant. I might be a little bit scummy right now, but now we're going to get into another trade. Thomas Bryant, Hassan Whiteside, and 2 first-round picks for Julius Randle and Jared Butler. Welcome to the team. Okay, let's do a quick count right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys who hopefully should hit 90-plus overalls. Now I got to make a decision if I want to go ahead and try to get 8. If I want to try to get 8, I think I do have to trade somebody on this team that can definitely get me 2 guys, hopefully in the mid-80 overalls right now, hopefully even higher 80 overalls. That being said, that's a lot easier said than done, so I'm going to have to go ahead and maybe work a little Massa magic right now. It sounds a little sus, but I'll see what I can do. So I'm going to do this because I think I can capitalize on the value of Emmanuel quickly. So Jaren Jackson Jr., 2 first-round picks. And okay, let's see if we can get this done, because I know Jaren Jackson Jr. will hit a 90 overall. That will happen. I'm 100% going to start him. Randall, if you move him to small forward, hits a 90 as well. So now I got to decide if I can capitalize on the value of Emmanuel quickly. So whoever I trade for obviously has to be some sort of rookie. They're going to have to hopefully go ahead and maybe be in the mid to like 86 overall. It's a lot easier said than done. Let's see if we can find another trade. So I think this is my best bet right now. I just signed Dwayne Dedmon, moved him to a power forward. Little scummy, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Brandon Clark is on this team. I know we're absolutely log jammed at the power forward spot, and none of which are actually currently a 90-plus overall. I think if we want to get this done, I think maybe trading Brandon Clark for either a center or a backup point guard or shooting guard that will hopefully hit a 90 overall. Because I just unfortunately don't think, especially with the loaded power forward spot we got right now, I just don't think Clark's going to get there. So if we had another season after this, maybe. But I don't know, man. It seems a little iffy right now. So if I do Brandon Clark, I'll actually throw Jared Butler in the deal and a first-round pick. What are my options? I can also manually look at this after by myself and then try to hopefully find a trade for you guys. If I don't see anything here, yeah, it's tough, man, because a lot of these guys, I'm not really seeing anything here right now. Cameron Reddish, probably not. Okay, I'm going to try to find something manually. If not, we're probably going to have to roll with this. Oh my God. That was it? Dude. Oh my God. How the fuck did that just happen? Sorry I got cut off. Dude, I can't believe that's it for LaMelo. I'll show you guys that trade. Like, what in the... Whoops, excuse me, wrong thing. How does that get LaMelo? Oh my God. That's absolutely insane. Okay, at this point in time, these two will 100% hit it. Jamal's already in 90. I'm hopeful that Jonathan Isaac will hit it. I'm hopeful. I'm going to have to start him and give him a lot of minutes. I already moved him to small forward. If he doesn't hit it, I'm kind of screwed. I need these two to both hit it. And then obviously, hopefully, or actually if Towns moves to power forward, he'll get it as well. All right, that's the squad. We're going to be in an 8-man rotation. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 3. So I know, it's a really weird-looking starting 5. Again, there's almost too much talent on this team, but LaMelo Ball, Jamal Murray, Jonathan Isaac, John Jackson Jr., Karl Anthony Towns, Ben Jr., Michael Porter Jr., John Morant, and Julius Randle. Okay, I know it looks weird, but we have to do an 8-man rotation. I need progression to hit. And I'm really nervous on Jonathan Isaac. I'm not so much nervous on Jackson Jr. I think he should be fine. Towns, if I'm moving to power forward, will definitely hit it. Obviously, all these guys should be fine. I actually think I'd rather swap this. I'd rather give 24 here just to make sure. Because if he doesn't hit it, I actually think I'm kind of screwed there. So I want 890s, dude, and I want it bad. I'm like literally still in shock about the fact that we were able to get LaMelo for that. For that! That's crazy, bro. I will see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final year. All right, I don't really care about MVP. Ignore that. We go 73-9. We tie the best record in NBA history. I need, okay, hopefully that boosts his overall a little bit, dude. I need 890 plus overall. So I'm not even going to go over numbers. We're just going to go ahead and sim these playoffs, dude, because I really want to see if I was able to complete this challenge. I didn't think I'd get 8. I really didn't. If Jonathan Isaac screws me right now, dude, I'm going to be so mad. I don't even think you understand. Okay, we win the championship. Towns is a 90. You see it right there. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, please. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me right now. You have got to be kidding me. Right? Like... Son of a bitch. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That sucks. That sucks. Dude. We took such a good approach, too. God damn it, dude. Maybe if we were able to sign Kawhi, we could have gotten 8. I'm still putting 8 in the title, because why the fuck not? But god damn it. We were so close. We were so close, but I enjoyed this one. I seriously did. I'm sure there's some other 2K YouTubers that probably could get 10. I don't know if like 6 rings, Kenny, Crushables, any of those guys might be able to get 10, but you know, I guess I couldn't even get 8 today. So I suck. But as always, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. That definitely does help out the channel a ton. If you guys are new, could subscribe. That definitely does help out as well. Oh, so close. All right, I'm getting frustrated. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Love you guys.